the Watsonville Film Festival this year, the theme is Art as Resistance. What does that mean to you?
Well, I think it's just something that's very necessary, and I think it's really kind of in the blood of most artists that they're not just going to go with the flow. They're going to resist, they're going to persist, they're going to change things just with their own, whatever they're focused on. And so I think it's really important for them to stand up and resist and show that art can work everywhere. It can really help solve problems too.
I feel like just coming from a more marginalized background, whenever you make art, I feel like it's kind of a radical act. Hollywood and filmmaking, I don't see a lot of people that look like me. I don't have people around me who are in that industry. So I feel like to make something when you're kind of on the margins of society, it's always like an act of resistance.
Definitely, I feel like as a first generation, that's kind of like what I want to pursue with my films, just bringing my culture and my background into my films, especially for the ones screening today, very much focusing on immigration and just like the struggles of being first gen in this country, yeah, especially with today's climate.
I like to use art to use my voice and, tell people how I view the world and how I can change the world positively, how I can motivate people to change the world. So that's something I really resonate actually with.
Just making films, especially currently and just in general, it just like speaks to how much you want to tell your story, how much you want to tell your parents' story, your family's story, your friends' stories. Like, I just find it as like, if we just continue making films and writing these tales, like people will just grow to connect with each other more.
I think art conveys so much that we don't get to see internally, or maybe we don't feel like we can project what we feel internally to the outside world. Even within our own community, sometimes I think we get lost in our own world, that we don't pay attention to what other people are experiencing, and we get to see how we all kind of tie into the same movement in one way or another. And art has always been a way to record and document history, and I think it's a great way to show voices that usually are not seen.
Art as resistance to me means that there's a lot more than just what we try to earn for a dollar. I think art is incredibly necessary in today's age, as much as it was all the way back then, since cave paintings on the walls.
Yeah,
it's literally ingrained in humanity. So I think it's gonna continue forever, and we as artists just need to keep innovating and bringing it to that next step in our most authentic, best way we can.
To me, the fact that they invite you and you reach out, they reach out and you show up, I feel like that's a way of supporting the artists, just working together and admiring each other and see each other's talent. That to me is like gold.
One of the artists that's actually going to perform for the after party mentioned that one of the resistance is actually going out and just enjoying life, because that's almost like just to go and dance and have a good time. That's actually part of the resistance, and it's, in other words, saying yes, we have all this coming our way, but we're still have our peace. We still dance, we still party, we still watch movies, we still live day-to-day life, and that's what's awesome about that.